This week on Road to Indy TV, 17 championship drivers from 9 different countries arrive here at the Bondurant Racing School in Chandler, Arizona to prove they have what it takes to join the world's premier junior open wheel racing series next season. But in order to do that, they'll have to impress these judges to win the rose, that is the $200,000 scholarship package. Which one of these eligible champions wins the shootout, the scholarship, and joins the Mazda Road to Indy presented by Cooper Tires in 2018? Stay tuned and find out on this week's episode of Road to Indy TV.
What we were tasked with is to find a way to fairly and justly award the $200,000 prize in USF 2000. And we think that bringing champions from around the world to one place in equal cars, giving them just about 80 minutes worth of track time is a fair way to determine who gets that $200,000 prize to go into USF 2000.
Just 1 year ago to this day, I won this event and had the opportunity to race in USF 2000, and I made the most of it. And now I'm on my way to the Rise and IndyCar Series through the Mazda Road to Indy. So it's a fantastic program. I can't thank Mazda enough for, giving me the opportunity to be here.
I think it's going to be hard. I mean, there's 17 of the best drivers in single-seater racing at this level. I'm going to be up against it for sure, but I'm a champion in my category. I feel as though I have been invited here because of some sort of reason. I think I've got to give it my best shot, but then again, it's 1 in a 17 chance of winning it. So if I give it my best chance, then that's all I've got to wish for.
You meet the other drivers, they're all champions from either, New Zealand, Scotland, England. So you know that Mazda has picked the best drivers, and you got to go out there and do your best. Everybody's going to be pushing as hard as they can.
I like the fact that it promotes sort of drivers rather than people with budget, because drivers that don't necessarily have the budget to be there, teams are looking to help out, and then you also have the prize money at the end of the season if you win the championship. So it really helps promote talent rather than budget, which is a great thing to have.
And we're all champions from around the world, from countries really, so it's super competitive, and whoever wins here is going to do really well in USF 2000.
These guys have all won a lot of things all over the world. So you bring them here and everybody's going to be fast. So it's really cool to be up against that level of competition. If you look anywhere around the world, this is probably the best opportunity in racing, I would believe.
It's because it is over a 2-day period, and there's a lot of data to look through. There's a lot more than lap times. There's how they act at lunch, how they act at the dinner the night before, how they interact with the media people that are here, how they interact with the executives from Mazda that are here. All of it ties into it because it's not just about a fast race car driver, it's a representative of Mazda. And from a global perspective, that's a big part of picking the right guy.
At the shootout, these young champions have to prove more than just who is fast on track. Trusted Mazda judges determined which driver would be the perfect recipient of the Soul Red Rose. These judges had to slim down the original field of 17 eligible racers to a group of 5 finalists that would vie for the potentially career-making Mazda scholarship package.
There's 17 of you, and unfortunately 16 were going to go home disappointed. The judges' minds were changed, not session to session, not hour to hour, but lap by lap. And that went down to the very last session today in the race. You all separated yourself from the pack and showed why you deserve to be the final 5 standing here today. So, with all of that, I am proud to announce that the winner of the 2017 Mazda Road to Indy $200,000 scholarship shootout from Dublin, Ireland, Keith Donegan.
And the winner is, and I swear to God that those 5 seconds were like 2 hours, and I was waiting and you're not expecting to hear your name, and then whenever they said from Dublin, Ireland, I was over the moon. I just can't believe it. It gives us young drivers coming up through the ranks the step that you need to progress to being professional. Without that, a lot of drivers just, you kind of get stuck in the mud, like, and you can't really make that next step. But really, Mazda Road to Indy is such a boost for us young drivers, and I have to thank Mazda, Cooper Tires, Anderson Promotions, Bondurant Racing School. I'm really happy wearing that Soul Red this year as well. Can't wait for it.
And with another exciting, dramatic, and suspenseful scholarship shootout done, a new racer is added to the starting grid of the Cooper Tires USF 2000 Championship powered by Mazda for next season. As always, stay tuned to Road to Indy TV for more updates as we prepare for an exciting 2018.